what's up guys, SeeJayAre here today with my Xbox One collection video. I did one on my PS4 and there was lots of interesting feedback in the comments below. So I thought I would do the same thing for the Xbox One. I'm going to just quickly talk about some of the games and my impressions of the system, and then kind of just show a few things that I have here. So I guess first off, here's my day one edition of the Xbox One. I picked this up day one. The Xbox One, I've kind of gone up and down. I think in the PS4 video I said that the PS4 has better exclusives. I'm going to change my mind after playing a certain game and thinking about this year. I definitely feel like Xbox One had better exclusives this year. I mean, I'd have to sit down and look at each game overall to say who has the better exclusives. I still play my PS4 more than I do my Xbox One. That's only because I feel like multi-platform releases are to this point have been better on the PS4. I know that they've changed some of the infrastructure with the Xbox One and taken some of the resources that normally would go towards the Kinect and put those towards like the processing power towards games. So I'm hoping that the multi-platform releases will be just as good on the Xbox One. I mean, I'm talking about like slight differences here. You know, better frame rates on the PS4 typically, and maybe slightly better graphics. But I mean, for anybody to really notice that, if you've only got an Xbox One, you're really not missing out on much. I just personally like to play multi-platform releases on the PS4, so I play my PS4 more than I do my Xbox One. But I am really coming around on this thing. There was a period there for about 6 months where I don't even think I turned my Xbox One on. But with some of the recent releases that I'll talk about here in a second, that's going to change. So okay, so I'm going to go through controllers. I got my day one controller here that I still don't want to part with. I picked it up when I got the console. Then I've got my Titanfall controller here. Really nice controller. Really like this one. I like the paint job, I should say, on this one. Up until this point, okay, I'll start with this one. This is the Lunar white controller, and this may be my favorite controller of all time. It's got a nice texture on the bottom, these gold accents. You can see the triggers there, and the D-pad. Absolutely gorgeous. I always put these controller analog stick covers on them. I really like how these ones feel. So I do that with all my controllers. It just kind of keeps them from the PS4 was a big problem with the controllers with the rubber peeling off. That's one of the downsides of the PS4 controller. Typically, I'm not a PlayStation controller fan. I really didn't like the DualShock 2 or 3, but I really think that PlayStation nailed it with the PS4 version. I do like the staggered analog sticks instead of them being parallel, so I'm gonna say that I do like this controller better than the PlayStation 4 controller. This model specifically is one of the best controllers, the best controller I've ever played with. It's gorgeous. So those are my controllers, and I'll get to the games here. I don't know why this is here. Fallout 4, I got this PS4. Now, before I go through these, I always get people commenting, how do you not have this game? I probably have had that game that you're gonna say that, ask me why I don't have. Typically what I do is, like in the case of Halo 5, I played that and beat that this year. That's one of the awesome exclusives that they had this year. But I played it, beat it. I'm not going to play it online, so I quickly flipped it to try and recoup my money. And then when I find it later for 20 bucks or at a garage sale or something, I'll pick it up and add it back into the collection. It's just a way that I can keep my cost down, and that's how I'm able to collect this kind of stuff without spending a fortune on games. So we've got the Halo Master Chief. This is just the like special edition case for it. So one of the exclusives I was talking about besides Halo 5 that I played, I just finished it. I 100%ed the story mode. I didn't get all the achievements, but I had so much fun playing this game. Rise of Tomb Raider. Now, Rise of Tomb Raider, it's a lot like Uncharted, but to be honest with you, I think this is better than the Uncharted games. The mechanics, the platforming, shooting. The one thing that's not as good, I don't think, is the cover mechanic in this game. But the puzzles are better. The puzzles are absolutely fantastic in this. They're never frustratingly hard, which is awesome. They're always pretty short, which is great. You can move on to the next thing. You're not stuck on an annoying puzzle. The story is not as good as the Uncharted. You don't care about You care about Laura, obviously, but you know, Uncharted's got Sully and all those really great characters. The story is decent in this, but I would say Uncharted wins in the story mode. But as an overall, like technically and mechanics-wise, this is the best Uncharted game yet, in my opinion. I still think if I could pick one game, I would probably take Uncharted 2 over this, just because of the whole package, the story and everything. But the graphics are great in this. We'll have to see about the new Uncharted. But my point is, for the moment, Xbox One has its Uncharted game. This is a timed exclusive, so it'll be out on the PS4 next year. But this is very high on my Game of the Year list, which is coming any day now, hopefully. Lego Dimensions. Been playing Lego Dimensions with my son Andrew, and it's a really great game. That might also make my top 10 games of the year. Not an exclusive, but I got a good deal for it on the Xbox One. I just have this. I just kept this. This is my day one Xbox Live. Basically, your year of Xbox Live came in this cool metal collective tin. Forza Motorsport 5. This one's still sealed. I think I got it for $5. I played it when it first came out, so it was unsealed, and I sold it, like I said, and then I rebought it when it was real cheap. So that's what I do. State of Decay. Here's another, Xbox exclusive and PC. This is a really good game. I believe it was a 2015 release, so that kind of adds to the exclusives. Yeah, it was a 2015 release. This was originally on the 360, but up-res graphics, still some really there's some technical issues with this game, but it doesn't affect your experience. I highly recommend you check this game out. Zombie game, has a lot of like base building, tactical aspects, a little kind of like those games like Rust. That's State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition. Skylanders Swap Force. Like I said, my boys are getting old enough to play these games, so that's a lot of fun. Forza Horizon 2 might actually be this might actually be my favorite racing game of all time. I love you get the Forza aspect, but you still get like an more arcade racer than Forza, the typical Forza series, or like a Gran Turismo. It's got a little bit looser like physics and drifting and stuff like that. But you can still do lots of customization. The graphics, music are absolutely fantastic. Halo Master Chief Collection, all the Halo games in one package, pretty cool. Titanfall. I enjoyed playing Titanfall for the first month or so, but then it kind of grew stale on me. I haven't gone back to it. That was another timed exclusive, I believe. Dead Rising 3, really like this one. I played the crap out of the first one back on the 360. Part 2 was okay, but part 2 was good, I shouldn't say that. But number 1 I spent a lot of time with. This one is really good. Unfortunately, I think I only put about 10 hours into this and I didn't get back to it. Rise, Son of Rome. I really like this game. Had a lot of fun playing it. It's absolutely gorgeous. This game around the $20 price point is a fantastic buy. If you paid full price for this, you might be a little disappointed. I think I bought it on release at full price, but I still really enjoyed that. Similar thing with Sunset Overdrive. I put about 5 hours into this and it's on my pile of shame. I need to go back to it. It just didn't really grab me to the point where I wanted to finish it, but that's another Xbox exclusive. I believe this is a 2014 release. Yeah. Really gorgeous graphics by Insomniac. I think this is the case in point game that needs a part 2 to build on what they've already created. A couple cheap games here that I picked up. Screen Ride, which is supposed to be really good. And again, Fantasia, Music Evolved. This is a Kinect game, kind of a rhythm game with really cool graphics. And this is kind of you're not building a theme park. From what I've read, you're actually trying to destroy theme parks, basically. But both of them got pretty good reviews, and I think I got them for like $8 each. I still haven't gotten to them. As you can see, they're still sealed. Rare Replay. Really great package. Kind of annoying that half the games on here you have to download to your system, which takes up hard drive space. I've only got 500 gigs on mine, so it's getting pretty full. But a really great package. I think I got this for $18 on release day. I got a good deal on it. I think you can find this now for like $15, so that's a good one. And then finally, Alien Isolation. I just picked that up around Christmas time, so I can't wait to get to that. I've been meaning to play that for a long time, so I'm trying to think of games that I've played that aren't here besides Halo 5. But like I said, I have owned a lot more Xbox One games. I just flip them after I'm done, and then I pick them up later. So that's it for the Xbox One. The Xbox One has come a long way since ditching the mandatory Kinect peripheral. Kinect is pretty much dead at this point. There's not a whole lot coming out for it. Aside from some minor features that you can use inside games that are sometimes cool, I don't even ever use that thing. So it's nice to see that they've dedicated some of that power that they're using for the Kinect back into the processing going towards the games. So I'm hoping that that will affect the Xbox One in a positive way going forward. But I think that the Xbox One's in a good spot. It's definitely trailing the PS4. PS4 is definitely leading in Europe, North America, and Japan for sure. So the Xbox One's got a tough road ahead, but they've got some really great exclusives coming out. So I think the Xbox One's got a really great future. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been my Xbox One collection video. Let me know in the comments below, I'm sure you will, your opinions on the Xbox One versus the PS4. I think it's pretty close in my mind now. I think the Xbox One's kind of caught up with this year's exclusives. I'm definitely playing my Xbox One a lot more than I was in previous months. So thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and until the next episode.